Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free advertising site. Go to proadvertisersclub.com and join today for free. Okay, this is a drop on Saturday. The serial killers. I'll be honest, it's not my thing, but being that I've been shut out of the last couple drops, I might get one or try to get one. I don't know what the prices are yet or the mint, and I'm under the thinking right now that anything on VeVe right now that you can get a hold of uh, is an incredible investment. The problem is that, especially for the people who've been here the longest, it's your money's tied up for such a long time, for what, a year now. And would you rather put money into the comic books and not so much this? But it is what it is. You got to pick your battles and choose what you're going to do. So the strategies are endless on VeVe on how to go about this. But I got some news that I got to point out real quick. Is I was listening to a podcast called Comic Cryptos. I mentioned them this morning on YouTube, and they informed me and everybody else that VeVe came out and officially named the Mighty Marvels the first appearance of Captain America on VeVe. It's not the statue. You'd think the statue would have been the first drop, but it wasn't. But so there was a lot of, from what they said, there was a lot of confusion, and what actually is the first drop. This is it, and it's only going for like $7 right now. This is definitely a sleeper. Everybody's concentrating on the comics. I understand that. Might as well go grab one. All these are first appearances. Red Skull, Fantastic Four, first appearance, not the comic book. Now the comic book is the first comic book appearance, I guess you could say, but the official, according to VeVe, they're labeling this the first, and Disney approved it, the first official NFT and appearance of Fantastic Four. Okay, I thought you just might like to know that. This I found through one of my crypto subscription sites that I watch on YouTube, and I thought you might be interested. It's called SolanaBeach.io. I have no idea what I'm looking at right now, but it seemed to have a lot of good information on Solana, which is really turning out to be one of the biggest sleepers, I guess. Everybody's talking about it now, but a couple weeks ago, a month ago, you could get it for $60, and then before that, you could get it for 12. And it collapsed. It got shut down yesterday because of a bot, some kind of a bot attack. But it got shut down when it reached 400,000 transactions per second or minute, whatever the number. The number's correct, 400,000. The time frame I'm not too clear on, but it's Visa can only do 1,700 in the same amount of time. So Solana's for real. It's the fastest processing beast in the crypto world. So Cardano stumbled out of the running gate when their smart contract went in. So they not doesn't mean they're not any good, or it's just gonna delay them. They got to fix it. And Ethereum too, the same thing. They haven't proven anything yet till after they go online with it, and it works smoothly. So right now, Solana's doing everything everybody else is promising or supposed to be doing. And so, anyways, I thought you might want to add the SolanaBeach.io. Add it if that is your thing, or just cool looking site. Oh, notice this. Whatever this is, the validators. I'm going to research that, and I'm sure there's some of you watching this who know exactly what that is. But here's what just stuck out to me: United States, Florida, that's where I live. Europe, looks like Ukraine and Moscow, so Ukraine and Russia. Southern China, Korea, maybe Vietnam, Japan, and someone else strike. That the rest of the world though, that's it. So whatever those are, that's where they're at. Okay, this might be the mining I something, but so let's go to the chart right now. Ecomi is up 20% over the week, 12% today. This Ecomi is really starting to go mainstream. If you watch in the YouTubers, they're pointing out that there's bigger YouTubes talking about. I'm talking YouTubers with like 2 million followers are starting to talk about Ecomi now. Um, it's even mind blowing that the people they're talking to still don't know what an NFT is, and they're in the crypto business. So, um, and yeah, it's just look, it's 222 to 215. This is going to be up here in the top 10 in no time soon. Okay, I can't tell you when or exactly when. There's just too many. All I can say is it's going up. I'm not a financial advisor. This is entertainment purposes only, and listen to me at your own risk. But that's what I'm saying. KGM Jam says it's going up. Safe, easy bet. Okay, and that's what I like. So let's go over to here. Going back to the killer drop tomorrow, we have the drop for the Black Widow, 30,000 mint. So still, still good, but good enough to where I'm hoping I get at least one tomorrow. I the 10,000 I think is a great thing. It sucks because it's hard to get one, but I think it's stuff like that they're doing with the different mint numbers. It's all strategic. I see them doing that on the King Avengers because for one simple reason, and this is I have not verified this. This is just my theory. Because Kang is the next villain on Disney Plus, Disney. So they want it's going to get the most attention, and I'm going to point out why in a second. Why they did it 10,000, because what's everybody drop what they're doing and run to? They run to what's hot, what's going up, and that's the Marvel Comics right now. That's why right now, if anybody searching around the rest of VeVe, there are great deals as people is trying to unload stuff to get more coins to buy or gems to buy Marvel Comics. But not that everything else on the platform isn't an incredible investment. It's just everything's asleep right now. The party's on at the Marvel Comics area. That's just the way it is. Okay. Um, so that it's going to be a short one. So I'm going to show you one thing that I'm going to start showing every night, and this is my ratings. You can totally disagree with me. Uh, I could totally be wrong about this, but if you went down this list, I would recommend you get accumulate Avengers number 8 first. And then I got Marvel Comics, the second one, even though it's the first drop, and this is King, because why? They shorten it like this because it's going to be the most valuable, in my opinion. It's going to be more valuable than the Marvel Comics number 1, and that's going to make everybody talk about it. It's going to get probably flashed on the news around the world when these comics start going for big, big money. And that ties in to Disney Plus and the movies and Disney. Okay. Everything they're doing here ties in. They just don't randomly drop stuff. There's a reason they drop this Hulk instead of the very first Hulk magazine. It has something to do to tie in with the storylines that's going on over Disney Plus. So some people might not agree with me on this one, but I think this is going to stick because I think the Avengers Secret Rare is going to be way more valuable than the Marvel Comics. I think a lot of these are going to be more valuable than Bitcoin. Okay, and I explained that in previous videos. Thor's 50,000 mint, and I think that's what's going to put it above these two. But Hulk and What If, just because of the mint number, I really thought about putting these up here underneath Marvel Comics. I'm only going with Marvel Comics because I'm not impressed with the Torch. He's never been a main character. He's always been a side character in the Fantastic Four. But the claim to fame here is the very first Marvel comic NFT. So that's going to keep it up there. But they did a 60,000 per mint, which again, none of these that are on this list are going to be not valuable. Some are going to be more valuable than others. That's it. So that's why I got Hulk at number 3, or Thor at number 3. Hulk and What If, simply because of the print, the mint. That's it. Spider Man, that's 60,000, but I think it's going to be down there. Fantastic Four I think could go either way on these two. House of X and the New Mutants. Now they got a lesser mint run than these, but and that's Deadpool, and that's the X-Men. But these two storylines are coming out. They're not out yet. They're being integrated. It's going to have something to do with the Eternal movies. It's going to have something to do with the Infinity Stones, the time. So these easily could jump above these. Okay, at some point, once they get mainstream. But either way, you can't go wrong with anything. And you might disagree. You might say, collect all the Marvel comics you can collect, and then maybe Avengers is 3 or 4. Who knows? But that's my list. I'm sticking to it, and I'm going to make up a list also each day of individual comics that I think are really underpriced. And I already showed you the collectibles, the Fantastic Four and the Avengers, Mighty Marvels. If those are which I read they were on, or they showed it to you, they had the printout from VeVe. If those are the first appearances, in the long run, they might not be the hottest thing right now, but in the long run, those are probably going to be really valuable because it's the first appearance, the official first appearance. Okay. So I'm going to leave it with that. And I will have an AM report in the morning. Or no, I won't. I will just do the drop and then do a PM. And that's it. So thank you for watching.